Okay, so for this video I have done a burnout audit. I've written down everything that's just kind of popped into my mind that anytime it just feels like too much or overwhelming, I've written down the word or the words and just circled it. So at least it's like down on paper. I'm a pen to paper kind of person. That's how I think best. And I'm just gonna tackle it one at a time. So now that it's kind of pen to paper, I can just like focus on one thing at a time, and I don't have to worry about forgetting something. I can just release it mentally. I think addressing the root cause of some of the things that have caused my burnout. This isn't even the first time I've had burnout. I had burnout in my late 20s, and that was caused by back-to-back toxic workplaces and bullying, and that was kind of a different kind of burnout that I'm not going to go into it, but like I had to work hard to get out of that. But it kind of coincided with COVID, so with everyone being locked inside, it was easy to just focus on like recovering and not having to focus on interacting with people, and I could just kind of like retreat. As an introvert, that's like what I needed. But we are obviously not in COVID times, and I can't just lock myself away for like 2 years to deal with this. So I think I've written out everything that I can think of, and I'm just gonna read it out. Just feeling overwhelmed all around with everything. I've got to address my fitness, my back pain, which I've been ignoring and just putting off but dealing with for months now, my PMOS, or some of you may know it as PCOS, which has just been renamed, finances, my 2 side businesses, and my career, but most of all my care responsibilities. So being a carer for a family member and kind of feeling just like stuck. It's if you're not a carer, it's kind of hard to like explain, but basically everything you do in your life has to fit around that responsibility. So that's your fitness, putting your medical appointments second, your career, progressing with your career, and I work part-time to help manage the care responsibilities, and then that affects my finances, and I can't leave my job, and I can't really progress. But now I'm at a point where my workplace is looking a bit sketchy in terms of like long-term how things are going to be, and so I'm like, I think the time has come where I have to study as well, and so that's going to be another thing I have to juggle. I can't put it off because I don't know what kind of career or job stability I'll have in 12 months. So I think this is a good place to start by just putting it all pen to paper, doing a burnout audit, as I've called it. And then I'm just going to start from the most basic thing. So tomorrow's 1st of July, and I think I'm just going to start with a routine. Like, not worrying about what I do in the routine, just as long as I'm sticking to the routine. So I think that's the first thing I'm going to tackle. Anyway, if this helps someone else, or if someone else is not sure how to address their burnout, I highly recommend doing yourself a little burnout audit. Just writing down all the words and things that come to mind on paper, and then it's like there on the paper. You don't have to remember it. It's just kind of, it's there on the paper, and you can just go back to it and address it and map it out little bit by bit. Anyway, hope this helps someone. Let me know what you think.